Hello friends, today I am going to explain you Aditya L1 mission by ISRO. This is launched by a launch vehicle PSLV C-57 known as Aditya L1. This shall be the first space-based Indian mission to study the Sun. The spacecraft shall be placed in a hollow orbit around the Lagrange's point 1 of the Sun-Earth system, which is about 1.5 million kilometers from the Earth. A satellite placed in the hollow orbit around the L1 point has the major advantage of continuously viewing the Sun without any occultation or the ellipse. This will provide a greater advantage of observing the solar activities and its effect on space weather in real time. So the main feature of this that it covers a distance of 15 lakh kilometers from the Earth, about 4 times farther than the Moon. It is a space-based observatory class solar probe. On the next page, I'm explaining you the manufacturing of PSLV, the parts of PSLV C-57 Aditya L1. The launch date of this is 2nd September at 11:50 a.m. PSLV C-57 rocket carrying the Aditya L1 satellite on 2nd September 23 at 11:50 a.m. from Sriharikota, India. PSLV C-57 carrying load satellite Aditya L1. Payload mass is 1.5 tons. C-57 height is 45 meters. It is launched at 21,000 by 235 kilometer height. Means these are the apogees and perigees. Rockets have one booster and 4 stages. After that, satellite is launched at a height of 19,500 kilometers. What are the science objective of Aditya L1? Study of solar upper atmosphere, study of chromosphere and corona heating, observes the in situ particle and plasma environment providing data, physics of solar corona and its heating mechanism, diagnostic of the coronal and the coronal loop plasma, development dynamics and origin of CMEs, identify the consequences of the process that occur at multiple layers, magnetic field topology and magnetic field, drivers for the space weather. So these are the major scientific objectives of Aditya L1 mission. The Aditya L1 mission have some payloads, which are visible emission line coronagraph, VELC. It is corona imaging spectroscope. Second is the Solar Ultraviolet Imaging Telescope, photosphere and chromosphere imaging. Third one is the solar low energy X-ray spectrometer, soft X-ray spectrometer, Sun as a star observation, high energy L1 orbiting X-ray spectrometer, Helios 1, hard X-ray spectrometer, Aditya solar wind particle experiment, plasma analyzer package for Aditya, and advanced triaxial high resolution digital magnetometer. This is the manufacturing facility to the launch pad. And now this is the launch pad from this is launch. Rocket is fired. And this is the graphical representation of how this satellite going near to the Lagrange's point angle. Initially, spacecraft placed near low Earth orbit. Subsequently, the Earth will be made more elliptical. The path will be made more elliptical and later launched towards the Lagrange's point L by using onboard propulsion as the spacecraft travels towards L1. It will exit the Earth gravitational sphere of influence. After exit from the SY, The cruise phase will start, and subsequently the spacecraft will be injected into a large halo orbit around the L1. The total travel time from the launch to L1, 4 months for the Aditya L1. You can see on this. This is the Earth from where it is launched at 2000 by 19,000 kilometer apogee perigee. And after this, the Earth maneuver system, after one round, changes its path and it becomes more elliptical. And this occurs 4 times: green, purple, red, and blues. After which it is just move out of the Earth's influence. Now this is known as the cruise phase, direct movement towards the 1.5 million kilometer. Then it reaches near to the L1 point where it changes its path and circles around the L1 points. This is a vertical circle around the L1 point. In this diagram, we can see that this one is the Earth. The Aditya L1 is launched and this reaches here L1 point. From Earth, the L1 point is 50 lakh kilometer. And from the Sun, it is nearly 40 crore kilometers. Now from this point, it starts imaging and study the various science objectives. So what is the Lagrange's point? Hello, L1. For a two-body system, the Lagrange's points are the position in space where a small object tends to stay if put there. These points can be used by the spacecraft to remain at these positions with the reduced fuel consumption. Technically, at Lagrange's point, the gravitational pull of the two large bodies equals the necessary centripetal force required for a small object to move with them. There are the total 5 Lagrange's points denoted as L1, L2, L3, L4, and 5. L1 lies between the Sun and Earth. L1 from the Earth is approximately 1% of Earth-Sun distance. After the launch, these are the trajectories which are good and as decided. Time versus altitude graph. Time taken 1500 seconds. Velocity 7.12 km per second. Altitude is 332 km. Azimuth angle is 104. This is the summary of main events. On the 2nd September 23, the launch of Aditya L1 by the PSLV-C57 is accomplished successfully. The vehicle has placed the satellite precisely into its intended orbit. India's first solar observatory has begun its journey to the destination. September 3, 2023, the first earthbound maneuver is performed successfully. The new orbit attained is 245 by 22,459. September 5, second earthbound maneuver is performed successfully. The new orbit attained is 282 km by 4225 km. On the 10th September, this third bound maneuver is performed successfully. The new orbit attained is 296 by 71,767 km. On 15th September, the fourth earthbound maneuver performed successfully. The new orbit attained is 256 by about 121,000. September Aditya L1 has come is the collection of scientific data. And September 19th, the spacecraft is currently traveling to the Sun-Earth L1 point. This is the first image sent by the Aditya L1, the study of solar flares. Now this is all for about the Aditya L1 mission. If you like this, please subscribe.